obviously Spittin Chiclets. I mean, just absolutely blew up. Where did this come from?
It's like the most organic thing you can imagine. I mean, I guess it goes back to like 2006, 2007 when I became the Bruins blogger for Barstool Sports. Bruins played Buffalo, I think, that night. I wrote a blog, sent it in. Typical Dave fashion, no reply. Then a couple hours later, boom, it's like, the front page of the blog. And Rear Admiral is a nickname only because like 15 guys maybe at college knew about or called me that. So they all went on the site. So it was like a joke by proxy. So when my friends went on and saw a comment by Rear Admiral, they would know, that's Magoo making a joke. That was I used my college nickname because very few people knew it. But then when Dave took the blog, he didn't even, say you want to use a different name, whatever. He just used my comment name, and that's how that stuck. So, anyways, I know it's kind of a long story, but I knew of Whit. I didn't ever, grow up with him or nothing, but I bumped into him a few times, before Bruins games, have a couple of pops. I seen him up Saratoga, and he was probably the first athlete, celebrity Barstool fan, from the jump. He was huge on Barstool early, and he's like, I like his shit. He'd been reading my stuff, so we had a familiarity there. 20th, maybe 21st of 2015, he puts out the infamous tweet, hey, looking to start one of these podcast things to talk about A, B, and C, and tag Biz, and Biz, what do you think? And he tagged Biz, and Biz said, I got a couple more years left, check back. And I replied, kind of half joking, half shooting my shot. A partner, eh? And 10 seconds later, Whit was in my DMs. He's like, are you serious, Ari? I was like, that's a heart attack, bro. No you know how to podcast? I said, I'll learn. And by the Super Bowl, we had our first episode out. Now, there's no infrastructure. It's like I would record it on GarageBand, send it to an intern who would compress it or do whatever. Then, we were like SoundCloud rappers, basically, like Wade and Garth on the couch. They'd upload it, and then we did, you're not getting paid whatever. You're just humping away. And I mean, it was, an hour a week. It wasn't we weren't laying brick or anything. And then after maybe 10, 12 episodes, Dave's like, hey, well, listen to the show. We want to, add you guys to Barstool. And it's been a rocket ship since then, man. It's just been crazy. The people I've met and interviewed, friends I have, the names on my phone, I kind of laugh at every once in a while. I'll show my buddies from home. But it's been an adventure, something I didn't dream of it because podcasts weren't a freaking thing 15 years ago,
Right.
But it's been a life changer, and I'm grateful for everything that's happened with it.